the story of the Pale Lady. There have been depictions of this Pale Lady for centuries, but the most famous one comes from stories to tell in the dark. This all starts with the story of Lexi Morgan. Lexi Morgan moves into a new house in a new town. She goes to sleep and she has this dream. She's walking upstairs when she notices the carpet has been cut into squares that are actually trapdoors, and all of the windows are fastened shut. In the dream, she climbed into bed for the night when suddenly a pale woman with long black hair and black eyes leaned into the doorway and said, "This is an evil place. Run away while you still can." Lexi Morgan woke up with a scream, and she stayed awake the entire night, afraid. When she awoke, she told her landlord she can't live there anymore. She doesn't know why, she just can't. So the landlady told her she should go to this other town to live. It's called Dorset. So Lexi Morgan went to Dorset, and when she got there, they had her look at this house that was on the top of a hill. Dorset was a pretty town, and the house on the top of the hill was gorgeous, and lucky for her, it was for sale.
Storytime de cómo Dios me dio el novio con los requisitos exactos que yo le pedí. Yo llegué a la iglesia cuando tenía 17 añitos, una bebita, y dije, no voy a perder el tiempo con nadie porque ningún ser humano va a llenar este vacío que solamente Él puede llenar. Así que en este cuartito, yo le dije a Dios, Señor, no permitas que me enamore de nadie, excepto de la persona que tú tienes planeada para mí. Así que le dije mis 3 requisitos. Primero, que predique tu palabra, porque a mí me gusta hablar a otros de ti. Segundo, que sea más alto que yo. Y ya empecé a detallar lo físico, ¿no? Porque, gente, puedes tener la cara más bonita, pero si eres más chiquito que yo, o sea, yo decía, no me va a gustar, Señor, por favor, tiene que ser más alto que yo. Ya, eso es mi gusto ya. Y tercero, que cante o toque la guitarra. ¿Por qué? Porque yo canto en alabanza. O sea, para mí que un chico toque la guitarra es que bien lindo, ¿no? Que toque para Dios, para mí es como que cosa bella, cosa preciosa. Y bueno, yo terminé diciendo esto, Señor, durante todos estos años que todavía no me lo vayas a presentar, no permitas que yo me enamore de nadie. Yo ya sé, Señor, que no me va a gustar nadie. Entonces, el momento que alguien me guste, Señor, yo ya sé que esa va a ser mi señal. Tú me vas a cuidar de cualquier sentimiento de confusión carnal, que no venga directamente de ti. Mi corazón va a estar en tus manos, Señor. Y lo que yo me puse a hacer fue predicar, conocer más a Dios, invitaba a gente a la iglesia, me metí en alabanza, en cantar, y de verdad mi corazón nunca se sintió confundido por nada. Yo tenía en claro lo que yo quería, y llegó un momento que me daban ganas de tener novio. Y yo, como dije, yo predico, y he predicado mucho, y a veces los chicos se confundían. Y a mi mejor amiga también le pasaba esto porque también ella predicaba. Y eso me ponía a pensar así, ay, ¿cómo quisiera un novio para hacer mejor la obra, para predicar con él? Ay, sería chévere. Pero bueno, hasta ahí nomás, ni que hubiera sido una fan tampoco, ¿no? Y en esta época, un chico de la iglesia empezó a ser más amigo de mí. No lo miraba ni con otros ojos ni nada, sino que era para mí mi amigazo, mi hermano. Yo lo amaba como amigo, pero yo sentía que yo lo amaba, ¿ok? Como amigo, como mi hermano. Así que éramos los 3 mosqueteros, yo, mi mejor amiga y mi mejor amigo, que también era mejor amigo de mi mejor amigo. O sea, los 3 éramos ahí. Yo lo miraba con buenos ojos, con ojos de admiración, de respeto, porque yo lo veía así bien atento para todo en la iglesia, todo el mundo lo quería y cosas así. No me gustaba mucho eso. Y una vez en pleno servicio yo le digo, mira, a mi tocaya, a mi mejor amiga, tocaya, oye, la chica que se case con ese varón va a ser una afortunada, ¿no? Porque es bien servicial. Voy a hacer otra parte de esto porque no me alcanza el tiempo. Adiós.
Hey y'all, today I'm going to be telling y'all a story about this guy. Alright, so basically there's this guy and he's been going behind my back calling me ugly. Like, ain't no way you're out here calling me ugly behind my back. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just better than you. And you might be like, Rhea, calm your ego down. Like, what the heck? Why do you have such big ego? And my answer to that is, I am just better, and he knows that, and that's why he's getting mad. So when I first met this guy, he started complimenting me all the time and literally flirting with me. And I was like, aw, how romantic. But then he started trying to make everything a competition between us because he's just so competitive for some reason. And so, like, academically wise, he would always be like, I'm so much smarter than you, I'm way better at school than you, all of that shit. But then when it was like proven to him that I was just smarter than him, he got mad. Because it's like, imagine you're like claiming that you're so much smarter than someone, but then they're actually smarter than you. Like, that's embarrassing, right? And so now he's mad. So now he is talking shit about me and calling me ugly. Like, I know I don't look the best lately, but that's because I'm under a lot of stress. Like, it's not easy being, like, smart. I'm joking, guys. I'm not actually that smart. It's just I'm smarter than him. Yeah, I don't know why he started to make everything a competition. It's really weird. My hair really needs to be washed. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I don't have a big ego. It's just this guy is getting on my nerves because he is trying to make me out to be a bad person. I guess he's just too insecure, but like, you know, not everything has to be made out to be a competition. Like, we could just be friends and not have things be a competition. I don't know why you had to make things a competition. Yeah, and I'm just like being the bigger person, but you know, I've just been praying about it. Yeah, that's really all I can do. And it's just the better decision to do. You know, a year ago, maybe I would have been cursing him out like, ha, I'm smarter than you. Like, you really thought you ate, all that stuff. But no, I'm just gonna pray. And you know, as we go into this new year, it's December 22nd, 9 more days until 2024. I will just be praying that things get better.
Don't ever forget that walking away from something so toxic and so unhealthy is so brave, even if you stumble on your way out.
Let me give you a story time on how I found out that the father of my child was cheating on me with his mother, and his mother ended up being pregnant. Yes, bitch. So this was about 5 years ago, and you know, everything was going smooth, you know, cool, calm, collect, whatever. One day, I just was getting weird fucking vibes out of no fucking where from his mother. Like, is you cool, ho? So she walked up to me and she said, do you really love my son like you say you do? And I'm like, where the fuck is this coming from? Remind you, I've been dating him for fucking years. So I'm like, what? Huh? In the back of my head, I'm like, he's proposed to me. Like, is this motherfucker finna propose? Because that's what I'm thinking about. Like, I ain't thinking about shit else. So I was like, yes. So after that, she didn't say shit. Like, days and days, months and months go by. Every time we came over to the family house to go see her, she just took her nose up at me. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I tell the father of my child, and he was like, oh, it's nothing. She always act like that. Remind you, I've been in a relationship this fucking long, and I ain't never seen this type of reaction from her. What you mean she always act like this, bitch? No, the fuck she don't. Okay, so fast forward to she was asking me, she was like, where's my grandson? I was like, he's with my mother. Y'all, she stormed out, went in her car, and left. I'm looking like, what the fuck is the fucking problem? Like, remind you, a lot of shit been building up this whole entire time. But, you know, I'm respectful. I ain't got time for all the rah-rah. I do not try to, you know, disrespect my elders. That's not me. So, of course, the father of my child went and followed her. And I'm like, so I got his location. I got that location. Why the fuck do I see both of them are at a hotel? The only reason I know that both of them are in a hotel because I FaceTime him. And I said, are y'all okay? What is going on? What's the problem? So he was like, oh, no, we good. I just had to calm her down. We at a hotel, etc., etc. He flipped the camera. He showed it to me. And I'm like, calm her down for what? What the fuck is going on? So she tried to make this big excuse like, oh, I wanted to see my grandson, but he's over there with your mother. Like, this just not her motherfucking grandchild, too. Like, are you cool? Reminded you, I'm a mother at the end of the day. I needed a motherfucking break. And I got my motherfucking break. So, okay, boom. They end up coming back. It took them 3 hours to come the fuck back. I was blowing this man phone like, where are y'all? I'm thinking like the worst of the worst done happened. Like somebody got in the rape. Like that's what I'm thinking. Cause like everybody just went MIA. Okay, remind you, it's nighttime now. They end up pulling up. So I'm nervous. I'm like shaking like, what the fuck is going on? Like, are y'all okay? He was like, chill. Yeah, we okay. I was like, okay, cool. So he was like, let's go home. I was like, okay, cool. Got in the car. Why in the fuck do I smell like a sex odor? A sex odor. Y'all know what the fuck that smell is. Nothing but pussy. So I was like, who been in this fucking car? I got the fuck up so motherfucking fast. I said, who been in this motherfucking car? He was like, nobody. The only person who been in this car was my mom. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? So I'm like, why the fuck do it smell like that in here then? He was like, oh, I don't smell shit. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, you always doing this shit, da-da-da-da-da-da, trying to make an argument. Narcissist, narcissist, narcissist. So I'm like, bitch, don't play with me like I'm dumb as fuck. Bitch, I smell pussy. Then I asked him, I said, so where the fuck is her car if she was in the car? Like, I'm thinking, like, this a lie now. Because what the fuck is going on? What you lying? Why you lying for? So he ended up telling me her husband went and picked up the car and I dropped her off. I said, dropped her off where? This bitch gonna say, I dropped her off to my grandmama's house. Her mom. I said, okay. I'm quiet. Sitting in the car, we riding. We got like a good 30-minute drive to go home. So while we driving, the new model cars, it beeps when you ain't got your seatbelt on. So the motherfucker kept beeping and it would not stop. And it was because of me, I had my seatbelt on. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm finna put this bitch on. That's what I'm saying in my head. So I'm looking down and I see a fucking condom, y'all. A motherfucking condom. You know what? Just watch the next motherfucking video. Because I'm heated on this one. I need to cool the fuck off. Part 2 in the next fucking video.
Iba caminando en la calle y me confundieron por prostituta. Qué buena storytime, Dios mío. Hace un tiempo quedé con mis amigos de ir a desayunar y hacía muchísimo frío. Yo me puse un outfit muy conservador. Hacía frío. Me puse un suéter así gruesísimo. Me puse unos pantalones así igual. No se me veía nada. Como nací en Nueva York. A mí me gusta caminar, entonces me fui caminando al restaurante. Me puse mis audífonos porque soy un mamón y también me llevé un libro que combinaba con mi suéter porque pues es mi accesorio. Los hombres no podemos llevar bolsa a veces, nos juzgan. Entonces pues llevo mi libro porque se ve súper padre. Mis amigos no están. Aparte de ser neoyorquino, mamón, también soy un penoso. Entonces no quise pedir una mesa. Entonces imaginan la pena, los meseros iban a decir... Este no tiene amigos. Me dio mucha pena y me quedé afuera del restaurante. El restaurante estaba en una esquina. Yo me quedé en esa esquina y enfrente había una avenida en la que pasaban muchísimos carros. Yo, pues como no tenía nada que hacer y aparte me gusta hacerme el misterioso, me puse a hacer aesthetic y tomarle fotos al libro. Por cierto, si no me siguen en mi Instagram, pésimo. Recordemos que yo tenía audífonos. Estoy leyendo el libro, estoy tomándole fotos y de repente empiezo a escuchar como que están gritando. Yo estaba en la esquina, ustedes eran en la calle, yo traía mi libro así. Y levanto la mirada así. Enfrente de mí hay un vato en un carro sumamente atractivo. Como que me está gritando, pero yo traigo audífonos, entonces no escucho. Bajo la mirada, porque me da pena. Recordemos que soy penoso. Pero luego vuelvo a voltearlo a ver. El vato, no miento, se orilla, o sea, literalmente, o sea, se orilla de la avenida súper transitada, se orilla. Y a mí me da miedo, güey, me van a asaltar. Vivo en Morelia, güey, o sea. La voz más sexy que te puedas imaginar. Me hace así. ¿Qué onda, guapo? ¿A dónde vas? Ah, cabrón, espérate, o sea, yo venía conservador, yo venía con un vestuario conservador. Me quito un audífono y digo, ¿qué? No es mentira cuando les digo que me dice, ¿cuánto cobras? Oh, my God. Nunca en mi vida me había sentido tan ofendido. Entro en pánico. Yo había pensado que había devorado. Yo dije, Dios mío, o sea, soy Rosa Parks. Devoré, lo puse en su lugar. Me volteo y mis amigos están viéndome, junto con sus papás. Desde esa vez no me invitan a su casa.
That night I got a girl's number.
You asked for her number.
I got her number, yes.
I'm sick right now.
Story time about the worst date that I've ever been on my entire life. In his car, he's not talking. He's literally not talking. I'm trying to make small talk. He's freaking weird. I'll say something. He'll say something weird in response. I can't even bring myself to fake laugh. Like, why'd you say that? Please take it back. So it's just really weird. And I asked him, I was like, can I see your phone so I can play some music? And he was like, yeah, here you go. He hands it to me. I get on his Apple Music. Every single playlist is named after me and has my picture as the cover picture. All of them. All of them. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like, am I going to get home today? I don't know. I really don't know anymore. So I act like I don't see it. And then he's like, did you see? Did you see my playlist? I was like, I saw him. I saw him. Then he takes me go-kart racing. He wouldn't tell me where he was taking me, so I was like, he's gonna take me to the woods and kill me. Like, he's my stalker. Nah, he takes me go-karting, which is just a thing in itself. We get there, they're closed, so we sit in his car for 30 minutes till they open, which he's not talking until I get on my phone, right? Wrong. He starts looking over at my phone. He's like, who are you texting? Who are you talking to? Now, you don't know me. You don't know. I don't have to tell you who I'm talking to. And if I did tell him who I was talking to, he'd get all butthurt. What do you want me to say? I'm texting other boys. I'm texting my hoes right now. But if I said that, you get all butthurt. So maybe mind your own, huh? Then he takes me to Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. But also first date, really? Anyhow, we get there. He spills mild sauce all down his white hoodie. And I was just like, oh my goodness, like, I'll get napkins. And he was like, no. He gets out of the car, slams the door, leaves me in there to eat my Taco Bell. So I'm just eating my Taco Bell while he's in the bathroom for like 15 minutes, cleaning himself up. Comes back out with a smudged round stain. He was like, I don't have another hoodie. And I was like, it's okay. Like, he's throwing a fit. And then he was like, wait, I might have a jacket in my backseat. So then he goes back, well, his trunk. He goes to his trunk, gets this winter coat, puts it on, gets back in the car. I was like, okay, great. And he puts his elbow in my nacho cheese sauce. And I was like, hey, you just put your elbow in my nacho cheese sauce. He was like, are you kidding me? Which I was just like, whoa. So then he goes inside, leaves me in his car to eat my Taco Bell again. I'm already done. By the time he comes back out and starts eating his food, I'm done. So he's just sitting there eating for 30 minutes. We're not talking. We're not. Can't be on my phone because he's a nosy little hoe bag. So then he's like, now I'm going to take you to Six Flags. What? We just went go-kart racing and then Taco Bell. Now Six Flags? Okay. So then we go to Six Flags and he pays to park. He pays $30. He's like, I can't believe I just paid $30 to park at Six Flags. You planned the date. Why are you yelling at me? So then we go into Six Flags. I don't want to be there. I'm trying to hint, like, I'm so tired. Like, I really just need a nap. Like, you picked me up so early this morning. I haven't been getting up till noon every day. He's not taking a hint. He's like, what if you just took a nap in this line and then by the time you woke up, we could go on the ride? He was so weird. He was so weird. And ugly! I'm sorry. That's not nice. It's real. It's real. I'm not being a mean girl. I mean a real girl here. So then we get in line for another ride. And who's behind me? Directly behind me, but 3 people from my school. 3. And so I tell him, I was like, hey, don't turn around. There's people from my school behind us, and I'm not really friends with them. And he was like, I'm going to stare at them. And I was like, no, you're not. Don't be a freak. And then he was like, I'm just going to stare at them until they get uncomfortable and look away. Which I'm like, I'm going to kill myself. What if I just shoot myself right now? I don't want to be seen with him. I don't need them thinking that we're together. Like, at most, they can think we're cousins. I'm trying to distance myself away from him. He's buddy right up next to me no matter how far I scoot away. I'm up against the rail and he's up on me. And I'm scared for my life. Then we finally get on the ride. Who are we sitting next to? But of course, those 3 people. There's no way they didn't see me with him. There's no way they didn't know we were on a date because he was so freaking touchy-feely with me. So then we go on another ride. He puts his hand out for me to hold. And I was like, I shove it in my pocket as fast as I can. And I was like, sorry, my hands are really cold. And then he was like, you don't have to make excuses. Obviously I do. Obviously you're making me make excuses, putting your hand out like I want to hold it or something. Then we go on this last ride. I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to do more than this. So we get on the ride. I have my back pushed against the wall so he can't put his arm around me because he's so close to me I can smell him and it is not a good smell. So I was just like, he can't put his arm around me if he can't get his hand behind me. He tries his best. He starts going, ooh, he makes a breakthrough behind my back, has his arm around me. And I guess he could see by the look on my face, which I was just like, he was like, wait, is it okay if I put my arm around you? And I was like, well, it's already there. You already did. What's the point asking now? So then finally I was just like, we get off this ride. I was like, I'm ready to go home. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Sorry. And he was like, well, I had a really nice dinner planned for us after this with your favorite food, chicken Alfredo. And I was like, it's not my favorite food. And he was like, your sister lied to me. She told me chicken Alfredo was your favorite food. He pulls out the messages. She was like, I don't know. She likes chicken Alfredo, kind of. He's arguing with me about how this is my favorite food. My sister didn't even say that was my favorite food. She said I liked it. And I was like, sorry, like, I just feel kind of sick and tired. Like, could you just take me home? He was like, well, my buddy isn't going to be home until 9 o'clock tonight. So I would just be alone at his house if you don't hang out with me longer. And I was like, not my monkeys, not my circus. Get in the car. And then he makes me get out of the car to take a picture with him. He parked all the way out in BFE. It's the longest walk. We're walking. We're not talking. We're not. So we get to his car and he's like, can you get out and take a picture with me really fast? Which I'm like, why couldn't we take a picture in the car? But whatever. Take a picture. I'm literally like, because I cannot pretend to be happy when I'm not. I just can't. I can't. So we get back in the car and he's like just staring at me and I'm like trying to not look at him because I'm not trying to get kissed. Ugh. And so I was like, I'll put my address in your phone right now. And so I do. And then he's just sitting there like, and I was like, drive, take me home. Let's go. We get back up to my house and we get to my gate and I get out, I hop out the car to get the gate and I was like, you just leave me here. I'll walk back, which I have a crazy long driveway. So like, you know, I want it out of there. And he was like, no, that's so rude. I have to walk you up to your front door and meet your parents. I was like, my parents are home. They're not home. You can't meet them, sorry. And I didn't want him walking all the way up to my front door because like my bedroom door kind of is just like on the side of the house. And I was like, you can just park up next to my bedroom door so you don't have to walk. So he pulls up to my bedroom door, still gets outside of the car to walk me out and gives me the world's longest hug, which is a stinky boy. He was a stinky boy. And then I pull away and I was like, okay, bye. And he was like, wait. Like, and gives me like the, and I was like, drive safe. And I run inside to my bedroom. I'm like, great, I escaped. Wrong. He starts yelling my name from my bedroom. Jade! 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 Come back! And I was like, this isn't real. This isn't real. So I run into my mom's bedroom because she actually is home. And I was telling her, he's calling me nonstop, text me like, Jade, come back, come back. And she was like, you probably left something in his car. I was like, I did not leave anything in that man's car. And I was like, he wants me to kiss him. Then he texts me, can I kiss you before I leave? I was like, I don't kiss on the first date. He was like, sorry for even asking. I'm sorry too. So I think he's gone. He goes up to my gate and acts like he can't open it. It's literally just a latch and you just push it open. And he was like, it's fine. I'll just wait here till your mama gets home and she can save me. I was like, no, sir, she won't. She won't save you. Please leave. And he was like, oh, I figured it out. Bye. So then I'm like, okay, great, I can ghost him. He's texting me paragraphs every day, being like, please don't ghost me, please don't ghost me. He's getting ghosted. I'm sorry.